This is only the second time that the London Motor Show has been held at Excel in London's Docklands. Now the show indisputably still plays second fiddle to Geneva, Frankfurt, Paris, Tokyo and Detroit. However, this year they've got various world debuts and a whole host of new cars, and we're about to find out if it's any good. World debuts at London this year include the Ford Focus RS. It's a hot hatchback from the old school, with 296 horsepower going through the front wheels and a retina-searing lime green paint job. Now, Ford's got great form on performance cars, but if you prefer your hatchbacks to be show rather than hot, you better head here, the Renault stand next door. They've unveiled the R26R Megane. It's a farewell version of a Megane hot hatch that's had 123 kilograms stripped out. It's got a carbon bonnet on there, a plexiglass tailgate, they've even got rid of the back seats and a wiper. They reckon it's the fastest car around the Nürburgring, the front wheel drive car of all time. One of the environmental trends at the show is less is more. Citroën C Cactus, for instance, the doors are sort of cut away, the design is actually in what's not there. And the seat mount, very simple. This car's got dramatically fewer parts in its interior, it's cheaper to build, and it's also more friendly to the environment as a result. With cars made from sustainable material, like this Lotus Elise made from hemp. But most of all, with everyday cars, greener versions of them. This Fiesta E-Kinetic, look, it produces 98 grams per kilometre of CO2, 76 mpg, and there's not a battery or hybrid system in sight. It's everyday models like this which are going to make a much bigger difference. This car's got slightly lower suspension, it's got low rolling resistance tyres, it's got a tuned engine, the ECU's remapped, taller 4th and 5th gears, and it makes a huge difference. This is the way forward in my view. Everyone here is fitting stop-start systems, and many are looking at hybrid systems too, not least of whom Land Rover. Here's their LRX, and they need it more than most. They reckon that their diesel hybrid and stop-start system is going to mean that emissions and fuel consumption drop by around 24%. Honda's shown us the CR-Z Coupe before, but at London today they presented us with this, the Open Study model. It's basically a roadster version of the same car, and it looks great. It shows us what they could do to replace the S2000. The only problem is, this is a company that has over the years shown us so many exciting concepts and then put them in the cupboard and tossed away the key. Here's one car that's very real. It's the new Vauxhall Insignia. It goes on sale in early 2009. This is its world debut. In my mind, it's so much better looking than the Vectra, which it replaces. It's like the ugly duckling that's turned into a bit of a swan. Will it drive as well as it looks? Lotus has had a hand in its suspension package, and we hear it's going to be tuned for UK roads. Favourite car of the show? Easy. It's the Lotus Evora. Until now it's been called the Eagle, and finally we see it at a London show. It's an absolutely fascinating car. This is a 2+2 with a Toyota engine slung amidships. You can see there's a room in the back there for two small children up to 9 years old. It reminds me an awful lot, particularly at the front, of the sort of the M250 concept car from back in 2000. And that's no bad thing, it's a cracking looking car. It's also, that's quite, the first new Lotus for 13 years. It's going to fit in between the Elise and the new Esprit, which comes in 2 years' time, almost exactly 2 years' time. So it's the next London show when we'll see that car.